上艺术，得不到你的人只剩下了嫉妒。
Aggressive knocking, frustrated at the uninvited guest to their home, a very annoyed Yin stomped her way to yell at the person who might just put a damn hole on their door. It was literally 12 a.m. in the middle of the night. Who the hell is up on a weekday at this time and day? People have underpaid jobs to attend and classes to go. Preparing a bad just in case if it's her brother's enemies. Yin swung the door open only to meet the tired, droopy eyes of Jungkook. Yo, he was beaten up really badly. Lips swollen and the left side of his eye black-blue with blood stains on his white shirt. Jimin, who carried the wounded male, let out a scowl to his sister, pushing past her to get inside. Yin didn't realize she was wearing an oversized t-shirt with nothing but shorts under, which made it look like she had just her panties beneath that shirt. Now, that wasn't the concern to her. Scrambling to catch up with her brother, Yin got all the tools she needed to patch up her crush. Yes, crush. You heard me. She had this little crush on him. Jungkook used to be a guy in the background, stranger to explain it more. The smoker was quite the flirt. Sometimes he'd purposely call her pretty and throw in a little compliments, but Yin never realized he was hitting on her. He was said to be weak for women. It did hurt to know that he was talking to all the female population that way. Jimin was the first one to find out. It's not like he spent 3 whole hours laughing his ass off and teasing her. Jimin, ha 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 ha. Yin, stop it. Holding his stomach as he wiped tears away, Yin pouted at her elder brother, who still had the audacity to chuckle at her. He found it cute that Yin was finally noticing the little hints Jungkook gave. It was funny to see him try, and she being the oblivious girl who simply took it as kindness. He didn't want to interfere in it, but he respected Jungkook for not touching Yin, as he knew how much she meant. Jungkook was a nice guy. Yin's a cute girl, so it would be fun to see them together. But come on now. It's Jungkook and Yin, the flirt and the oblivious. Flashback. Jungkook. Yin. Jungkook was surprised to see Yin there. It's not like you get a pretty girl to accompany on a rainy night. He offered to send her home. Yin. Ooh, what a gentleman. Yin. Ooh, what a gentleman. Jungkook. OFC. I'm not letting a cute girl like you alone in this dark, cold night. Yin. So you think I'm cute? Jungkook. You only got that. Your brother might kill me for this. But yes, you're very pretty. Yin. I bet you say this to all girls. Jungkook. You're all the girl that talks to me without flinching or scrunching your nose in disgust. Blushing at how smooth he was with words, Jungkook brought Yin to the back of his shop to get his bike started. Yin didn't know much about him, so she took this opportunity to look around and found it interesting to know he can fix bikes in seconds. She had to admit that he looked extremely handsome in that black jacket and that daydreamy eyes. Jungkook. Quit staring. I might just kiss you. Mumbling under his breath, Yin gasped at him. Realizing the tiny slip-up, he laughed nervously. Yin. What? What did you say? Jungkook. Nothing, now get on the bike or I'm leaving you. Yin. Don't drop me or I'm dragging you to hell with me. She enjoyed the ride with him. Jungkook stole glances of her from his rear mirror and blushed at the beauty. She had matching hair color as Jimin, a bit shorter and definitely the total opposite of her brother's personality. Arriving home late wasn't her concern, but the fact that she had to depart from her crush made Yin a little sad. She did took her chances to hold him tightly and hug him as an excuse to not fall. Jungkook stood there, tall and mean, towering over the girl as she looked up at him. The chilly night gave it a romantic setting. Yin knew it would be awkward if something were to happen and disappear in the next few moments, so she kept her thoughts to herself. Yin. Thank you, Jungkook. Jungkook. No problem. It's not like I get to have a pretty girl hug me. Again with the pretty girl. Yin. I'm not pretty. I bet you use that to everyone. This time his eyes went dark, taking a few steps ahead to corner her between his arms and his bike. Yin didn't move an inch. She instead leaned in to make him mad, and judging by his looks. Jungkook. I'll say this once. So listen carefully. If only you weren't his sister, goddamn, I might just, Yin. Just what? That's it. He snapped and pulled Yin by the waist to smash his lips on hers roughly. He had been smoking. Yin could taste his bitterness mixed with mint. She lost balance when he pressed his body up on her. Having her hands around his neck, Yin tried to kiss back. Her cheeks heated up. He undid her messy ponytail to tilt her head and deepen the kiss. The kiss wasn't sweet or tender. It was rather rough and bruising, pulling away with a string of saliva dripping down the side of their lips. Yin refused to meet his eyes as she pushed him to go inside her room. Jungkook expected this reaction. Touching his lips, he had this warm feeling spread across his chest as he smiled at the memory. Zooming off in his ride, Yin didn't get to process the information. Sure, she's kissed guys, but they all meant nothing to her. Now this made Yin feel those stupid butterflies in the pit of her stomach and squeal like a little girl. Thinking back, Yin truly missed out on the only opportunity to feel love. Saying yes to all the red flags and useless guys, Yin felt regret to be absolutely oblivious to Jungkook. Returning to the present, Yin helped him sit on the sink of their bathroom as Jimin went out to get some medicine and check on the others. He knew it was a bad decision to leave them both alone, but there were some things that needed to be talked out. Giving his sister a reassuring smile, Jimin simply patted her head and left. The kiss was 2 weeks ago and neither of them made an effort to see each other or even text. Oh wait, Yin has no phone to text, as it broke a week before that incident. It was the end of month, and Yin was saving money to get those cool things, but it was still a tight household. Jungkook. Ouch. Don't be so hard, Yin. Does it hurt that bad? Shaking his head, Yin tried to dab the alcohol-infused cotton on his bruised up lip and proceeded to go low to his chest, which also had multiple cuts. Yin. How'd you even get these? Jungkook. Doesn't it make me look manly? Showing off with a stupid smirk, Yin rolled her eyes at him and took out some bandages to wrap him up. Yin. You might want to shower first. Kook. Jungkook. Alone? Yin. IWHAT, do you mean alone? Flustered by his suggestion, Yin stomped out to the room and waited there. He was still a flirt. Maybe he is like that with everybody. Confused and tired, Yin prepared some hot food with a pair of clean clothes for him to wear. Hissing at the warm water hitting his body, Jungkook controlled every bit of himself so he wouldn't lose it seeing Yin in that form. Yin. Why are you like that? Yin. Then what are you suggesting? Come out of the shower naked? Yin. I put these on. Turning away, Yin blushed at the sight of him. He was teasing her and loving it. The cute reactions she gave was priceless. Towel hanging loosely to his hips and threatening to fall. Clearing his throat, Yin went over to wrap up his chest and clean any remaining wounds. Proud at her bandagging skills. Yin. They're all done. Jungkook. Aren't you forgetting something? Yin. Huh? Her cheeks were reddened as he pulled her to his lap. Yin didn't know how it happened, but he had his lips on her neck, sucking on a spot which made Yin whine and roll her head on his shoulder. Yin. Kook, no. We can't. Jungkook. Why not? Yin. Because you say you like me and give all these hints, then you disappear the next day. I'm not sure if you truly do feel those things that I feel. Still having her up on his lap, Yin cupped his face, her thumb brushing over his cheek as she rested her forehead on his. Sucking in a breath, Jungkook knew this uncomfortable talk had to happen sometime. Jungkook. I've always liked you, but I'm afraid I might just ruin the friendship or not be the perfect man. Yin. I don't want perfect. I just want you. Jungkook. I want you too. That was the last thing she heard before he kissed her, placing small kisses all over her face and neck, making out in her bedroom, having the sheets wrinkled and her hair all over the place. Yin pressed up against his body and melted under the simple touch. quickly puking away as she heard her brother come in the house. Yin kicked Jungkook out the room and scrambled to get herself presentable. Scolding Yin for being rough, Jungkook greeted Jimin as if he didn't have a faint pink lip gloss stain on his neck and cheek. Jimin, I can beat you up easily, Jungkook. Remember that. That night did change her life. Jungkook took the effort to actually take care of Yin and court her along the way. It's not like their relationship was all flowers and kisses. They had their share of fights and arguments. In the end, they came back to each other. Jungkook did love how Yin was with his siblings, especially with Jungwoo. She did the impossible. She managed to make Jungmin and Jungwoo be in one room without any fights or foul words. Something Jungkook could only imagine. Jungkook often took Yin to his shop. It's not like they were making out aggressively. They literally have no privacy. Currently, he had Yin on his desk, throwing all the tools to the floor and taking off their clothes. Jungkook, I love you, Yin. Yin, I love you more.
The end.